Excuse me. My asthma is acting up. As I said as the GTF2 said in my previous video, and as I said, test show conclusive for ArcJet and Halo, which I'm very ecstatic. I don't know what to say. I'm almost speechless. I'm almost speechless. Wow. They actually work. I'm so glad. All my hard work is paying off. I'm happy. I did not do this for nothing. I was on the right track. I had the right ideas, and I don't need to know all details yet. That GTF2 mentioned soon. I might travel to the base to see my inventions or see what they've been working on. When it's it's proper and safe. They didn't mention when. They said I can expect a pickup soon to go to the base and explore the lab and see my work being tested. They said they did tests on something like ghost mice, which I'm happy. It did mostly reprint carbon life. They said just now. Might need a little more work, I'm guessing. It might not have worked 100% right off the get-go, or it might have worked, they didn't say, but test show conclusive is good enough for me, a test show that it mostly will reprint carbon life. You need a high density and rate of electrons, you need a lot of hydrogen electrons, so I'm guessing the mixture has a lot of hydrogen in it. But you can't also compromise on the oxygen and sulfur for the burn, So I don't know what is the exact mixture yet. I don't need to know what they are working on. I'm sure is close enough. We're about to reprint my wife, and kids, Jub said, she could stay home as long as I take good care of the kids, basically. I don't want to abandon Jub, but Jub understands that it might take more time anyways to be able to reprint Jub, she understands that making a machine to reprint her will take a lot more time, a lot more resources, and might be a lot more hard, she understands apparently, she said just make sure to take care of Amy and the kids, make sure to hug the kids, she said. She can stay home, she said, but I don't want to abandon Jub, she's part of the family, I can understand Jub, I'm a little bit of a Dr. Dolittle. I can mostly understand what animals feel. I just heard Judge, she said, aren't you excited? They're doing the major part of the research, They're completing the major part of the research, Judge said, aren't you wise? You're about to reprint your wife and kids. Judge's like sarcastic, poking at me. Did fish? Yeah, possibly. Possibly, can reprint a fish. Did some sort of fish? Yeah. Cool. Is there a fish that is known, or is it unknown? Out of curiosity. It wouldn't make sense, though. Fish don't have a very large memory span, right? 3 to 30 seconds, depending on the brain size. So as that would be a valuable food source, fish. we can always reprint fish and bread and stuff like that, and vegetables and fruits. I wouldn't reprint something like a chicken because they have a larger memory span, right? And it would kind of be cruel to reprint the same animals over and over, right? That would not be nice. But fish, definitely, we could reprint fish. It would not be so cruel. Take it with respect, though. It's still an animal. But due to the fact that they don't have a high memory span, they would transition between states, pretty much. Not a problem. Heart, yeah. I suggest we do an X-ray. Like I said, I'll see what I can do. We'll work it out. Just do an X-ray and check. It shouldn't be too hard. Any doctor or someone with medical expertise should be able to show you, what needs to be done for a secondary artificial heart. How to connect it. And it shouldn't be too hard. How to connect it to veins and stuff. I don't know. I am smart. I could be a really good doctor, but I'm not necessarily a trained surgeon, right? I don't know the 100% the inner workings of a body. I know a lot. I'm not stupid, but I would not be that person qualified 100%. I can help you, pinpoint, help you, put you in the right direction, but that's about it. Yeah, I guess I earned my doctor's diploma since I could reprint carbon life. I figured that out. Yeah, I guess I earned many diplomas, like I said. I didn't go to university. I didn't study medicine. I didn't study astrophysics. I didn't study paleontology at university. I didn't study, biochemistry or chemistry. I just went to high school and at college. College was law enforcement. I just happened to be smart and read a lot, and research on my own. I do this as a hobby, right? I use my common knowledge and common sense and what I already knew, and did a little minor research. That's all it is. I didn't go to university. I didn't study to become a doctor. I didn't study to be an astrophysics, specialist. I didn't. I used my deductions out of what I know, and Amy did help. 16 did help. I did not do this alone, and the team helped. They deserve their share of the credit for working on it. We're all working on it together as a unit. I might be the main inventor. I had the ideas, I had the concepts, I did my research, but I want the team to share a portion of it. They did work hard on it. Everybody must be 9 to 7, like you said, working 9 to 7. Oh, that's good. Long shifts. Everybody is working hard, and I'm very proud of our success. Test did so conclusive. Well, that's all I really needed to know. Mom, yeah, I know. But I'm not disgusted by my mom's actions, my wife's actions. I was of age when I met her at Sykes, It's not like she abused me as a kid, It's totally different. I did not know she was my mother, I fell in love with her, and she fell in love with me, I'm not disgusted by it. I love her. It would not change how I feel about my wife. Actually, it makes me love her even more. That she did sacrifice. That she, is what it is. You know? That member said we did a major pulse rifle where based on my ideas and concepts. I don't want to go into too many details, but I figured to recycle the idea of ArcJet and put it into a gun and use a percolator or something that would push the ions out of the chamber. Some sort of percolator, a golden percolator, that would push the electric shock out of the turbine and turn it into a pulse gun. It would spiral the arc, definitely, and just push it out. I'm not sure it would work 100%, but it would have potential for a kill, yes, like that agent said. If more work is done on the designs, yes, in the future it would definitely be a good pulse gun, yeah. We are working on that. We never know. To combat a possible alien threat, we may need it, or basically patrol the world, right? Have a better weaponry, The idea is to induce major electric shock to stop the heart, through a pulse, by pushing the ions out of the chamber with a percolator, and the chamber would be somewhat spiraled like ArcJet, and emit the arc, and the percolator would just rush or push the energy or the electric shock out of the chamber. It was my idea, but they are working on it and try to fit it into a gun design, but apparently it does show promise, like they said. I told GTF to don't worry about payment or money at this time. Just keep up the good work. I'm not worried about money. Money will come. All in due time. I'm more concerned about saving my family right now. Healing my family. And saving everybody. I'm good like that. I told them basically just hold on any kind of payment. Keep up the good work. We'll discuss money later, when it's proper, maybe more in person, we'll discuss more our business, more money, and besides they're spending a lot of money and resources on testing, I feel, money-wise, I am better off at simply waiting for a bit, and just let the team work on it, money will come, I'm more concerned in saving people, period. I would be happy working at the base, I would be happy working with some tools and parts and tinker and working in the lab and doing some tests, but I'm just glad there are some people working on it. Did Major earn? Yeah, well, like I said, I'm not worried about money. Money will come, all in due time. I'm about almost to 15 minutes. I hate this. Jeez. And I heard I'm supposed to earn some money per view, I guess. Not a lot, but I don't care. My inventions are worth so much more anyways.